The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there. But give credit to that defensive line, those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that previous play. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Don't let him get away with that.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
Chris, a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And try to creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Using his legs on the scramble. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play. But a little early nerves in the part of the receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield. Stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and hitting their opponent deep, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down is a handoff. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
But with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Hands off to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. He's going to take off here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Hit as he released it. What a catch! They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Longhorns line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out of the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It off from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The receiver grabs it. The gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
And the Bulldogs are going to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick grab. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Here's the second down play. They're going to run the option. Running through the tackle. Defense will make the stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. And a solid drive, and the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
They're 2 for 2 on third down this drive. It's third down and 7. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head for a kicker.
Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, they really had a passing game. They can move right down the field for a touchdown. Breaks free. Who's in the clear? Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. And they'll go right back to him on the first down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's the inside field. The Salt able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's up the first, looking for more. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Moves all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. That's good for a first down near the 40.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
First and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Completion to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Completion sets up a second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw again. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT is good. They slam them into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The offense now operating in empty. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Fires it on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. And looking to throw now on first down. Help for the receiver. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Catch made on the right side. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And that is always the toughest thing for the defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They get the completion. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas. This quarterback on fire today.
I'll tell you what, in this first down, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The running back with the ball. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught for the completion. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for a deep completion. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. They get the second half started with a running play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just put 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Getting thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First down here for this offense. They'll test the right side here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He runs an open target on the left side. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. It's like Georgia will have the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Dump off, followed by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Cut quickly. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, we talked this week with the offense coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Big throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Georgia. Look out. Whole different game now. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside. And the returner is brought down. He'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. He's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person. You saw it the first half. Seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle was made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stock right there at the line. No gain. They don't want the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receiver makes the grab. Nobody can bring him down. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. He finds his man. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down. That play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and you can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Dallas will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Press coverage now from these DBs. Looking for 6. Touchdown. The comeback is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts him right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team now going to kick it away. Trying to make the play from deep in his end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the runner takes off to his right. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown Bulldogs as they come roaring back now. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Sort of trying to make something happen. And he steps out after reaching the 30. Texas offense comes back on. How aggressive will they get with the play count? He breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Steps out of bounds after an enormous gain, but there is a penalty marker on the field. This one may be coming back. Using the ground game here. Takeback has the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, they're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. The fastball is incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Incompletion brings up an important third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Return one down. Sets up the next drive. Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. They're going to throw it on third and very long. Catch is made down the middle. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
And they'll give it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. a short completion to the big tight end. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16 for the first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Go, go, go! Come on, you can do it! Keep going!
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Here the wideout goes in motion. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Boy, how about this offense? Through in the clutch. The quarterback makes the throw. Good job by that offensive line. And the receiver delivers for this touchdown. Now, you're down one and you're the head coach. You've worked all this time. This entire season comes down to this. Do you kick the extra point to tie it, or do you go for the lead?
Extra point is good. We're tied up. Sets up a tremendous finish here. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Handoff to the right side. Gets some space around the 30. Now here he goes. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
And that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. On first down, it's play action. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Crowd really getting into it here in the final minute. Here's the handoff. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Sticking with the running game. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. If I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The field goal's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up. They can get in field goal position quickly. And they'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on the return. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. No press here. The defense backing away. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a late deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over.